The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, back man. Here we go, here we go.
Wentz now on first down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a second and 5.
81.
Now Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
From the gun on third down, Wentz got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Here we go. 50 set. 50 out on. 50 front to the right. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 50 front.
Now on 2nd and 16. Jackson flushed out right. Big hold to the 30. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3.
On the set. 55. Check 55. Mike. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
He can run for it, and he will. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Throwing is Jackson, looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Tucker now following the bait. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, first and 15.
Lefty.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Hey, here we go. I know he ain't got it. Check. Come on.
On second and 12, Wentz. That's caught left side, Arcega-Whiteside. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Brought in left side by Snead. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. To throw is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get